visionary.
Damn, savvy.
Working hard so they can't forget the name. Shout out Chop, we locked in, it's the chain gang. Yeah, can't stand around the kid if you gon' keep complaining. I could drop some names, but nah, I'ma keep it playing. We flashing bitches every time we see a hater. Keep my name out your mouth, bitch, unless we talking paper. Come on, motivate, yeah, elevate. Take that chain around you and get real estate. Know some niggas moving at the same pace, but it's crazy how them niggas think we in the same race. Ever told the truth and they still lie to your face? Call me as a bitch and we can tell by your bank, yeah.
Yo, we live?
We live, baby, we live.
We. Man, Chop, what up, man? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling good, Sad. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good, bro.
Hey, we live, man. Back Chop It Up podcast show, man. We got a special guest in the building.
Oh, yeah.
All the way from New Jack City, my man, SlimFXT. What it do, baby?
What's up, man?
Hey, what up, baby?
You all right?
Hey, man, before we start, cause y'all gave me this right here. Y'all need to bless that bottle first. I can't open it without y'all doing that. Hit the bottom, That's injection shit. I don't know if you know nothing about
that
that.
shit below the equator.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been in Jackson for a few years. Ain't no nigga ever tell me bless
So
my
you just
bottle.
been drinking sin.
I ain't never heard that
Yeah,
shit.
you've been drinking deadly, man.
Bullshit.
Hey, whatever it gotta be. Yeah, pour that up, man. How you? So SlimFXT, man. How you feeling? AKA Slim. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. I'm at Dallas. Reside, Mississippi, so it's kind of the same. I like my second home. I like
Shit is not the same.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Yes, I'm just saying as far as like the people. Well, I guess because I'm
It's
around
a
the same
line that
people.
divides another state between.
Definitely.
I'm saying the people, man. Just the people. I still feel like I'm at home. I'm at home talking to y'all like y'all ain't, ain't nobody changed up. So, but Dallas is definitely nice. I enjoy it down here. Everything's been good since I've been here too.
Definitely, man.
Nah, I appreciate you coming, man. I know you a busy guy, so we had to call your people, so your people call our people.
Yo, which is the same person.
Definitely.
So,
Definitely. One text. That's
hey,
all.
we got it together though, man. What Chop said he want to do, like, man, Chop be having so many ideas, and he just be like, Slim, I'm a Slim. I'm like, all right, bro. Then he just do it sometimes. Sometimes he don't. And when he said something about the podcast, I was just like, he be knowing he getting himself into, but he just, but here it look good. I mean, I seen the videos and stuff like that, but to actually be here and see the setup dope. Like, if I didn't know you and I saw this shit, I'd be like, yeah, this shit official.
Man,
Like from the swag, from the look of beverages, from the videographers, just all this shit. Hey, you did your homework, my boy.
Man,
You did your homework, my boy.
We appreciate you, man.
Telling you.
We work hard.
Yeah, man.
We
Look.
work hard. Definitely. So, man, we ain't gonna waste no more time. We gonna jump right into it. So, for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, because we already know you got a large following in the fitness world. If you could tell the people, like, kind of how did you start your fitness journey, one, and then what made you want to, expand into like being a trainer?
I mean, well, first off, just being an athlete. Like, I've always been playing sports and stuff, baseball, football. A little bit of basketball, not too much of it.
Just a little bit.
That boy found me. I ain't been the same. My knee ain't the same. But yeah, man. I always been an athlete. So just being organization-wise, just being around other people and trying to, adjust to their game and stuff like that and whatnot. As far as the weight room, didn't take that real serious in high school. Didn't care nothing about that. I felt like I was a 5-star DB, so I ain't need no strength. As long as I can get to the ball before the receiver did, it didn't matter how big and strong he was. So, when I first, I guess you could say when I first started, what amplified that was just going through just a tough time, and it was a form of release. To do that, I started out with JJ the trainer. That's actually the owner of Explicit J3.
Shout out to Explicit J3.
Explicit J3, Ridgeland, Mississippi, man. Hottest gym in Jackson. We ain't gonna say Ridgeland. Hottest gym in Jackson. XJ3, Explicit J3.
Y'all always on my damn timeline.
We always doing shit.
Always on the wake
Man,
up.
We always doing
the
shit.
gym be lit, man.
We always doing shit. The girls, the guys, shit, the gym.
y'all be on-
I
y'all be on
definitely love the
TikTok.
collaboration of the gym, man. Like I said, I was a former member when I was living in Mississippi, and I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it.
Nigga,
Hey, while I'm in
not-
Dallas, I'm still an honorary member of XJ3, man.
No, you ain't.
I'm an honorary member, man. Look,
That nigga say he an alumni.
every time I come home, man, I make sure I show my face in there.
He do, man. Even though
I
it's 5
stop-
minutes, he come through.
I stop by and show love, man. even if I ain't working out, I'ma still pop up.
That man told me. I know we getting off stage. I knew how they were gonna go, but it's all good though. Look, the man said, Slim, I'm gonna be down there for a whole week now. And I want, you know what I'm saying, I want every day. How many days you can get me in, boss? I said, boy, no. I mean, you can't. Like, I know what I'm putting down. I know what he putting out now. I ain't talking about back then. I'm talking about now. I said, Chop, you really need to go and go to Planet Field. He was just like, man, nah, man. I'm good, man. I go, man. It need good, man. That man came one day.
Nah, I came 2 days. Nah.
You can't speak. You can't speak the second day.
No, I came 2 days. Now going on that third day, I said, Slim.
That man. I called him. He said, it's over with.
It's over with. I said, it's over with. I said, don't expect me in the morning class. Just roll on with your routine.
Yeah, just move on without me, bro.
I'm not even the cap from the end. I have some of that coke. This shit strong. Yeah, do your thing, man. I ain't even trying to drink this shit straight. This ain't even my normal drink for the people who follow me. Know that they go out here and drink with me. I drink wine. That's why I told them to have me. You ain't got none. So now I got a little tough.
So, really locking in on your fitness and everything and how you train. What for those who don't know, like, what's your style method of training? Because you got different type of trainers. So what exactly do you really focus on when you have clientele that come in, or just yourself independently?
HIIT cardio has been my go-to. That has worked for plus size people that want to be small people that want to be bigger, people that's having cardiovascular issues. They got a hard time breathing, walking up steps. I just from some small to you being an athlete or something that got you just going up and down, you know what I'm saying, as far as like your heart rate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I found that to be very effective. But as I started progressing on stuff like that, I started learning more strength conditioning and stuff because you just can't beat the basics. Hadn't I put more of that into some of my training when I first started, you know what I'm saying, I probably would have a better outcome. But I mean, you grow, you learn, you be consistent. I mean, long as I'm putting forward the effort to try to learn more things, I can bring new things to people. But I would say CrossFit, HIIT cardio, full body is definitely my go-to. And I've had 90% of my results doing it.
No, that's hard.
That's a living testimony. This shit really worked.
Nah, facts, y'all. Who don't know, bro, real shit. Y'all should have, y'all should, all I'm gonna say is, I done seen the gospel come to fruition. I done seen the gospel, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Hey, you gotta tap in with Slim, man, real shit.
Definitely.
What I was gonna say, so like, okay, so kind of take me through, like, if I was a person that wanted to get in touch with you, right, and I wanted to really tap in, how do you assess someone and what they're trying to accomplish? Like, do you do like, okay, well, let me just analyze you as a person. What is it that you like to do? What is it that you don't like? Or do you just say, if you're going to come work with me, this is what the hell we finna do? Or do you have to negotiate with your clientele?
Yeah. It's the vibes.
You know what I'm
It's the vibes, man. Like, you try to, it's like, you can't write down what you gonna do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to have some type of rubric or some type of guideline to go by, but
That whiteboard.
yeah.
That whiteboard say all this shit you not finna do.
Yeah, I tried that board, man, and it just ain't me, man. It just like, you know how Wayne ain't got to write shit. It's just there.
Yeah.
It's just there.
Off
You
the
know what I'm
dome.
saying? So, and then like when you get a feel for your clients and stuff when they come in, even when they new, I'm just a real people person. It's just a gift I've been blessed with. I'm able to kind of read a lot of people when I first meet them. Not everything, but just enough I need to know to, have a conversation with them and communicate with them. But the most standard question that I ask somebody is, of course, how old are you? When the last time you ever worked out? When the last time you worked out? How's your nutrition on a scale of 1 to 10? These are just the vitals to get a caloric deficit or what I need to do when I set up a meal plan and stuff like that or whatnot. The main thing I tell people when they come through, bro, just have an open mind of fitness and just come to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes I will be like, get your ass in, especially if you done DM me, you done seen me out, and you keep asking me the same goddamn question. I'm just like, bro, just come.
12P.
All that, man. I be like, bro, just come, man. Just come to the gym and just try, bro. The hardest thing with dealing with me is coming through the door. Once you come through the door, bro, I got you from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's definitely a passion. So that's why, you know, like I said, I can't really write this shit down. It's just something that I love to do. So to see people, and then it's not always about results too. You know, people come to the gym and they think they gonna lose weight, this, then the third. And I'm gonna tell y'all on live, people, just cause you finally decide to spend some money on your body, it ain't gonna happen like that in case you go to Miami. And that shit takes some time. And get what they gonna tell you. Come on back to me. I ain't just saying me, I'm just saying fitness, period. So just go on do that shit from the jump and then just get it the honest way and you ain't gotta worry about nothing. But at the same time though, I say when you just tap in with yourself and just come in, you pretty much get worked out on its own as far as like what you gonna do, how you do, because everybody's body is different. I can't do nothing but keep trying with you. You know what I'm saying? I break it down, be like, okay, we can start this meal plan, see how that goes for about a week or two, and then after that, you know, we'll up it or down it, whatever pertaining to whatever the goals are. So whatever your goals, I'm trying to meet that, but you definitely got to be considered. You got to be there. Definitely. I can't help you outside the gym. I can only help you when you come through the doors. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can help you through boot camps, motivating you, me putting stuff on Instagram. That ain't gonna push you no more than you doing it yourself. So the main thing is nutrition. Yeah. You can do all that CrossFit, hitting all that stuff like that, but if you sitting down packing burgers and wings and shit every night and drinking liquor
or a burger with some rice on it.
All that, man. If you doing that, man, it's like you just putting your body in so much debt. And then, like I said, the one time that you do decide to one time you do decide to actually put some money and invest in your body and your health and stuff, rather the doctor done schedule or you just looked in the mirror one day and said you want to change, you got to know that you done put your body in a whole lot of debt you got to get out of. You know what I'm saying? We all got bill collectors, shit like that. They hit you up, they want 10 bands. You got it, but you ain't finna put it in right now. You going to get bit by bit if you going to get it. So that's what you got to do until, you know what I'm saying, you get to where you got to go.
Bro, I'm not gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, Chop. Did you hear what he said? I don't think people really paid attention to what he said. He said you putting your body in debt. Yeah. I ain't never heard no nigga say that, bro. That makes so much sense.
Well, he done told me a lot.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm back in debt right now, but, you know, I'm finna file bankruptcy on my.
Hey, that's getting on the table.
I'm doing it chapter 7.
That's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. You don't put your body in all this debt, and then that one time that you try to, do something, you can't come there and be like, well, I've been working out for 30 days, Slim. I've been eating my food and this, then the third. I don't really, man, it ain't even always, and they're scared, bro. People be looking at that scared, bro. Damn, they're scared, bro. Because I'm telling you, what I've learned within the 3 months of somebody who really, really training with me, who really, really working out, that first month is going to be like, all right, shit, I can go do another month. I can do it. That second month, your partners, your friends going to be like, damn, you looking good, this and third. You might not even see the shit. That third month, you'll start seeing some change. That's a 90, that is realistically 55 days. Cause that's including the weekend holiday, depending on when you might have days you don't come. Then of course the days I'm not training. So I say realistically 55 days, and you paying for 90, and you'll see some results in 50 to 55 days. That's only if you put yourself through the motion, like you take yourself through what I got going. My thing is, if I tell you to do something and you don't do it, don't say my shit don't work.
Nah, I agree. You definitely. I think the biggest thing with getting a trainer that a lot of people don't realize is, you gotta follow the program all the way through.
All the way through.
When I first got in this program with Slim, I said, all right, fuck it. If he tell me to do it, I'm gonna do it. For literally 4 months straight, I did everything this man told me. This man told me don't eat no rice, don't eat no burger. It was hard now, cause that number one at Whataburger, that shit be hitting after you leave the club. Ain't shit open after you leave the club, but Waffle House or Whataburger in Jackson.
Or your refrigerator where your shit need to be already ready.
Well, I had to start going to the grocery store.
He preached the gospel now. He preaching gospel now.
Shout out to who was letting me get that EBT card around that time. You know what I'm saying? You really made that shit happen. Shout out to them. But nah, for real though, man, you got to follow the plan, man. This man Mike got a video somewhere on his phone. He popped up on my ad 8 o'clock at night. I'm cooking tilapia, and broccoli.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay disciplined. Really want to go get a hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Chop was looking good, man. You look good now, but you look better when you were doing your thing.
Man, I'm about 40 pounds.
Chop, you was
I'm in debt right now. I'm about 40K in debt.
Bro, you were doing your thing, bro. Like, man, I'm talking about you beat me to the gym.
You were proud.
Already there. Yeah,
I was dedicated, man.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes, you know, shit, I can't sit here and be like, oh, I'm ready to be a trainer every day. I see Chop out like, shit. He wanted all. He wanted all today.
I was that customer waiting on your ass at the door.
Exactly.
Like, what's new? What we got? I'm ready for it.
And
That's how it need to be.
And I definitely got to give it to him. But like I said, even that right there, it's just like shit. Even if I'm having a bad day, bad night, bad week or whatnot, if I decide to go to the gym, if I decide to train, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Just like when the clients come, don't come through there talking about your back, neck, leg. Fuck all this. You should have stayed where you was, because when you came through the door,
you already knew
your time done started. It's time to get to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's time to get to work. You know what I'm saying? You know, I laugh and play with you, did that like that's just me. But at the same time, I had to keep my mind focused on the business that you came here wanting results, and I'm gonna give it to you because you can give me $1,000. Sound good, don't it? But if you can't keep giving me that $1,000, that's when it's bad. That's a bad business move. If I can't get you to if I can't get your body to move no type of direction, especially direction that you came and paid for, I don't get paid no more in case you just want to keep paying me. So I got to keep showing people that this shit work. So more people invest in this and the third. And then, I guess, like I said, the passion make it not all about the money, because I done had a lot of people that hit and miss, pay and leave, this and the third, but I just keep getting blessed with new people. Or some people just come back and be like, all right, I'm ready, you know what I'm saying? But that's the part of being consistent too. Because if you still doing what you doing, whenever people making these decisions shit, and you still making that same decision every day, somebody gonna come back. Somebody gonna come back, and somebody new gonna come.
So you mentioned something, the passion. Let's talk about that. All right. Let's map this out to the beginning, Genesis, on how Slim got to Slim Fit. Let's map this out.
From Kendrick.
From Kendrick to Slim. You know what I'm saying? Let's map this out, man. Tell us your story, man. Let's start off from the beginning. Walk us through, and what put you in the mindset of, man, you know what? Fuck it. I'm finna be a trainer. I'm finna go all in on myself, you know. Just walk us from the beginning on just what you were doing before and how you got to where you at now.
Oh, man. Okay, well, shit. You know, I always been a hustler. Like, I ain't never believe in doing no paperwork application or shit like that. I literally just been an on the grind person, like with yards and stuff like that, dealing with cars, this stuff that I do now. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, just working out. You know, I ain't really know a whole lot about it or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But then, like I said, when I was married, I was married. For the people who didn't know, I was fucking married. I don't know how long I mean this shit, but yeah, I was married, and you know, I just went through a depression or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying, in the marriage and stuff, and then it was just like, I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy was my ex-wife at the time told me about her trainer. Like I was saying earlier about JJ the trainer, and JJ was working the shit out of me every day. Like he was waiting on a nigga like me to come through the door, cause he ain't work nobody else like this, and I was eating that shit every day. Anytime I'm doing anything sports related, I may not be the fastest, strongest, that third, but you would never say I ain't finished. I always finish, or I'ma always beat you, one of the two. You know what I'm saying? So I came in there to attack the workout, not to come there and go through the motion. I'm paying money and it ain't gonna work, because he telling you like you gotta do that shit your damn self. You just gotta make your mind up. And I knew how that made me feel. He did, and I knew how it made him feel, because we had conversations about me coming to the gym and what it done for him and giving him sparks and shit like that or whatnot. And so after that, you know, as I was going through or whatnot, I was working with an airplane company, L3. They was L3 Logistics at the time. They was paying me $60K to paint planes and stuff for the government. AC-130s, jet planes, private plane James jets, all type of stuff like that or whatnot. And it was cool. Then my separation had happened. So when my separation happened with my kids and my wife, my ex-wife at the time, it was just like, well, shit, I'm making all this money. I ain't got nobody to spend this shit with. So it was boring. I got tired of it. Then stuff started nagging me, this and the third. So I started training. Just rewinding back to when I was playing ball at Hines, I had a little job. I wasn't even training, y'all. I was making smoothies, watching people train and stuff like that. And there was a dude
making smoothies?
Making smoothies, man. Good as a motherfucker too.
I didn't even know that shit.
I was making smoothies, man. Then there was one trainer named Marvin, man. Marvin actually I think he's still training now in Jackson, the Jackson area. He was cool, man. He pulled up in the wheel, come out, haircut, checking out, fresh, this, that, and third. He had some shit. I'm thinking he finna work out and he finna take it out, put something else on. You know what I'm saying? He training these nice looking women, whatever like that. I'm like, damn, I'm making these smoothies, looking at
Hey, Mark was packed.
I'm making these smoothies and stuff like that. But nah, but he set an example too, or whatnot for me to do that. And so it's just like, bro, I've always been a person that like to, like I'm that happy cousin. I'm that cousin that come around, make people smile and third. So, you know, really, I started making new families with like the people that I was getting interacting with. You know, as life goes on, you meet new people, you build new circles and stuff like that. So for me to be kind of stripped away from not being able to make people smile, laugh, and stuff like that, that took something out of me too. So when I started training, like I said, with JJ being my first trainer, and then seeing he had everything popping at XJ3 with J-Mo, J Gibb, them, XJ3, everybody that was up on him, whatever like that. You think when you get into this training shit, you about to get people that look like her. Damn, hell no. I had some 60-year-old women. They couldn't do.
You had Darlene in there.
Yeah, man, Deborah. The little cousin came with her. Yeah, man, I had them folk, man. So it was just like, fuck it. I went and bought me a little speaker. And hell, had me some workout gear, this, that, and the third or whatnot. Came up in there, and Mr. Moore was just like, do your thing. I didn't even know what my thing was. I just was like, shit. And then you give me them to start out with. It was rough. So, but them women, I'm telling you, bro, them women, Vanessa, Miss Deborah, Sally, all them, they pretty much gave me that good foundation of people, of taking your time with people. And taking your time with yourself so you can learn your craft and shit like that. When you got us coming in as athletes or whatnot, this and the third, I ain't gotta tell you too much or whatever like that. I just create a regimen and you just follow it. That ain't making me sharp. That ain't making me look. I want somebody that really like, I gotta teach you form. I gotta teach you technique, this and the third or whatever. So Jay was trying to get me to come to XJ3. He was like, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? The game doing good, blah, blah, blah. You know everybody, blah, blah, blah. I said, bro, y'all doing y'all own thing. I was intimidated. So I was just like, man, I'm good. I'm straight. Let me just do my thing over here with these ladies and stuff. So I started getting a younger crowd too. Some of the people from XJ3 were coming to where I was. So I know I'm making a little noise or whatever. So November, I don't know what the year was, but I just know it was in November when I had signed my contract with XJ3. And when I signed it with them, it was just pretty much up from then. I just, you know, SlimFXT just came out of nowhere. Like, I always been called Slim, but it just, the fit, I guess fitness, it just came like that or whatnot. And I spelled it different. I spelled it instead of FIT, FXT or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the X, I usually wear the chain, or when I got the 24 on that, usually I wear the X chain. But the X chain is just like a sign of all my doubts, disbeliefs, all the no's, all the maybes, can'ts, all the shit. Like, think about it. Every time you think about something big, even when you want to do this, what's the first thing that came to your head? Not the devil, don't say that shit. It was a bad thought. Something bad, fuck that. Just as much energy you put into that shit, put into some good shit. Yeah. It can happen. Oh God, look where you at. Look at this shit. You ain't gonna do nothing but get better. Yeah. This shit will get better. Then you surround yourself around a team. Yeah. Team of people who really give a damn about your vision and what you got going. Then along the way that makes you even a better boss or have a name. Since we talking about a name, it's what you doing for your people. Are you looking, you know, make sure they straight, this, that, and third, or whatever. I mean, it's hard for them to get up out the bed and do something for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably did something for themselves. So all that to say, that's like that's SlimFXT. That's me. That's me trying to help you on and out the field, just like they taught me in the game of football. Just on and out the field, make sure you straight, this, then the third. Now, do I talk to every client like that? Nah, we got to have some type of line where I feel like I can ask you questions and do this. Like I said, I always check the vibe. So I can't really tell you, back to the first question, I can't really tell you exactly how to write this down for the next trainer, this, that, and the third. I just would say, man, it gotta be in you. It can't be on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna make it. Like you dealing with different energies every day, bro. You dealing with different people every day. It's the same person, but they different today. And you know what I mean? They just they on some more shit when they come through the door. But you on the same shit. You gotta be able to balance it like every day. Like even with your own schedule and what you gotta do. I mean, like stuff like this, being able to come to Dallas and stuff and just be able to have a platform. I appreciate the platform because in Jackson, Ain't nobody trying to work out for real. Like, that's just a fad. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I ain't trying to do that shit for real. It's on a 100 good men out there. You feel me?
100 men of
I'm
Jackson.
telling you, the 100 black men and women of
Put y'all in the
Jackson.
group chat.
Shout out to them 100 black
You know
men
what
of
I'm saying,
Jackson.
bro? Like, definitely, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't big, bro, and that's what I want to do, man. So many people, like, even your age, man, come to Dallas. Yeah, I can pack my shit up and leave, but everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm gonna make the money there. I'm gonna make the money out there, and I'm gonna bring it back home. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't see myself leaving Jackson. Like I said, people, you know, say Jackson ain't got shit going on. Nah, my boy, you ain't got shit going on in Jackson, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay, because it ain't for everybody. I know I probably come out here and suck ass. You know what I'm saying? Garbage your head, go back home, Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you right. That hometown city love, man, it's different, man.
I can't switch up. I ain't got everything I'm supposed to get yet. You know what I'm saying? So once I get everything I'm supposed to get, I'm still gonna stay. I ain't going no damn where. I ain't do no but find
Man,
other
I ain't gonna lie
ways.
though, bro. I think Jackson made me the nigga that I am today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's for a lot of niggas.
I was born in San Antonio. I've lived in California. I've lived in all different parts of Mississippi. But 2005, when I got to Jackson, everything changed. These niggas was on a different type of time. You know what I'm saying? And you just had to be able to adapt. But even the opportunities now that have presented themselves, I don't think I would even have them if I went in Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Jackson, man. Jackson, you put a lot of people on the map, man.
Jackson got some good stuff, man.
A lot of hidden gems and legends coming out of
Definitely,
Jackson.
yeah, a lot.
Real shit. Niggas be sleep. Now, we may get the fuck on down afterwards, but we definitely, a lot of people really started in Jackson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out. Real talk. I ain't gonna lie. So this is where I want to get serious for a minute, okay?
Come on.
Because a lot of people think that, okay, if I work out myself, I can automatically be a trainer. And I think you can testify that ain't true. You can't just wake up and say, I'm gonna be a trainer.
I did.
Right, exactly. So I think it's fair for you to break down, okay, what's the reality of a trainer? Does it require a lot of patience? And how long did it take you to get your clientele to where it is now? Because you got people coming in and out the door like clockwork. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it was some times when you started where you was just in the corner just waiting on somebody to say, I'm looking for Slim.
Waiting on the phone.
Exactly.
You know that one dude at the barbershop? I don't nobody in it.
In the front when they
All
walk
that
in.
nigga popping that cape. Ain't nobody trying to get under the cape.
You been chilling. Every time I come in, you just
same
sit
piece of
there.
hair on the floor
I
all
sure
day.
everybody else hair. You ain't gotta do nothing. When I get that one client, y'all gonna know because their hair gonna be around y'all shit. Yeah, I feel. I mean, well, yeah, ain't no just waking up doing this shit. Ain't no waking up doing it. Like I said, like training, you babysitting, bro. You just babysitting folks. Like if you got a heart for people, and then you can tie it in with what you doing every day.
Yeah,
that make you a trainer. That's it right there. Now everything else that you want to add to it, the pizzazz, the swag, the third, take a trip, jumping out houses, backflip, catching that shit. That's you. That's your style. That's my style. That's what I like to do.
Houses.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't no trainer. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? A trainer is just somebody who's gonna sit there, take their time with you, make sure you critique form, this, that, and the third, and that's it. Guide you.
What you think make a good trainer that just separate? You know, you got some, like for instance in the barber world, you got somebody that cut hair and you got a barber. In the training world, you got somebody that'll work you out and you got a trainer. What do you think makes you a trainer?
Because I
can't just spot people.
I
and
engage.
just think you a trainer.
I engage with my clientele. I engage with them socially. Outside of the gym. When they come to the gym, everybody got they one thing that I do that if I was to stop training, they would be looking for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their special space, you know, with me, everybody. Like even if I don't really know your ass from 5A, whatever them 5A gave you gonna remember me. Because I try to make such a big impact when I first meet people because my dad always told me don't burn no bridges at all. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you get a chance to connect, that's another bridge. That's another bridge onto you. So I try not to burn none of those and I try to keep them gold, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, with the training stuff, it got it up and downs. It's cool, you know. First night, people like, oh, God, women did that and third, but the women is a headache. They is a headache because I need them to come in there and do what I need to do.
Yeah.
Do what they pay for. It's just keeping them focused and stuff like that. Like they do great, and some of them don't do great. That's just the honest I'm not even sitting here and tell you everybody good at what they doing just because they done spent some money and came in. That'd be the part that kind of make you look quote unquote bad as a trainer if you couldn't get that person moved in third. But like I said, I go back to the first thing. Until you did 100% of what I said. Don't say my shit don't work. Don't go around and spread. Tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? Most trainers know about the 9-3 rule. The 9-3 rule is from January to 9-3-9-10 from January to September, January to October. Trainers are popping, but they start dying around the holidays. So around 9 months, really the month one, you need to be just busting their head with all type of shit, like trying to get them to come in and lock in or whatnot. Because the first 9 to 10 months, whoever been with you, that's gonna get you through that cold 3 months. You got holiday, people out of town, people like I said, me being in Jackson, so that's tough. Now when I went to Miami, these folks they'll pay their trainer before they pay their light bill.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Got to be on South Beach.
So where I'm at right now, it's just like, I'm always got to, like, I ain't never through no deals and nothing like that, because I'm just not selling myself cheap. And then I don't be going crazy with my price. I don't try to exceed because I still try to keep it in the balance of you got to take out what you worth at time, man. You got to take that shit out. You can't just be like, well, I feel like.
What's affordable, but it also makes sense for you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then some stuff you just can't go down on. Like, bro, especially when you done did the math. You know how much it costs to get to work, come from work, to do this, do that, deal with somebody for an hour and a half or 30 minutes or whatnot, this and the third. You know what you take yourself through 45 days, whatever your schedule is. You schedule that around there. And then if you're an entrepreneur like myself, you give yourself a positive increase. If you're going to increase on your price, this, that, third, what the hell you done did this year to even get an increase? Just like a regular job. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say, oh, it's a new year, I'm doing hell. Nah, if you ain't got enough, if you ain't had no new faces, no consistent clientele, then you don't move at all. Because you need to fix what you got first. You know what I'm saying? First thing somebody want to do first of the year is what? New Year resolution, this, that, and third, try to change some shit. Sometimes you ain't got to change shit, bro. You just edit what you got. When I started my price list, did I change anything? All I did was edit that motherfucker. I said, change the color, move this around.
In the name of the service.
All that shit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's just one thing I just edited out of some of the things that I felt that'll be better for me and my clients this year. But yeah, like them first 9, 10, you gotta grind. You gotta grind because that cold period coming up, and you gotta survive. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that, how money work around the city. You gotta know how your clients work, this, that, and third. Like I said, that's why it's important to that's why it is important to have a relationship with them so you can still prioritize your time. Be consistent, be there. You know what I'm saying? I had times I've been late, I've been absent, this, and the third, but bro, you owe them for an explanation. Like something, because they entrusted you with their time and their money. Now for me, if you ain't gonna come and train, just tell me. You ain't even gotta tell me the reason why. It ain't like I don't care. It's just that I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm moving. I ain't got time. My phone in my hand, but not in my hand, if you know what I mean. Like I'm not looking at what you think I'm looking at all the time. I'm moving. I'm still doing shit. I'm moving. I'm recording shit. I'm doing all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind as being a trainer. If you gonna do all these things, stuff like that, like I'm definitely elevating, man. Like I'm talking about, I done paid countless of dollars on camera equipment and stuff like that just to give people a better version of me that haven't came to visit this. That's why I be mic'd up. People know I cuss, people know I'm loud. Everybody know that shit. It's just because just the people that pay for to see me do this shit or whatever, they see that. But the people who don't, it's just like it's good advertising. Like I do stuff I do every day anyway, and I'm just recording. That's it. Yeah. Like I'm making money out being myself. That's it.
So with all that being said, man, I know you mapped out a great story. You got everything rolling. What's next for SlimFit? What you got popping for the future? What you could tell her?
Well, first off, like I said, I've been training for 5 years now. I don't feel like I know everything, but I feel like I'm getting to that point where I know enough. I've sat back and listened to like starting with XJ3, Mr. Moore at the first gym I was at, my dad, just men that's going through shit, that's the main shit. Men that's just going through shit and they persevering through it. To listen to them and learn things, I'm just sitting back. I'm not trying to jump a spot. While they in their moment, I'm helping them be in their moment. I'm congratulating them. I'm uplifting them myself.
Your niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of pulling, but still trying to get something from it. You can't get nothing from it. Like if you ain't doing your part with them, like Chop doing something, whatever like that, I just want to come to the podcast, but I don't never post, I don't never say shit about it, I don't never do this and that third, but I want something. You ain't working for that, you ain't doing that for it, you know what I'm saying? Like this. So the people that's ahead of me, that's showing me stuff or whatnot, it got my mindset where now I'm gonna eventually own my own gym. And I already know how the fuck it's gonna look. This is how it's gonna look. All right, y'all take it with me right here. So it's gonna be.
Okay, I'm
y'all
with
know.
you. I'm
I
following.
told y'all.
Same
I
Ray Boom Boom roll.
Yeah, nah, when it is one, don't come to the motherfucker because you ain't getting it. Nah. So of course, like I said, with me doing lawn care and dealing with cars stuff like that ain't what I'm gonna turn into. It's just that it gonna keep me in my element, keep me grounded. So it's gonna be a big ass 3-bay garage. I don't want no air, no heat in that bitch. Everything gonna be controlled by the outside. Now, if it get too outrageous, we're gonna have fans and shit. But for the most part, it's gonna be one of them type of gyms that I would like to go to. When I go to Atlanta, I want to go to a rooftop gym. I want to go to a gym that's outside. I want to feel the nature while I'm working out instead of being the AC and all that shit like that. You really can't get no pump. Heart rate gonna stay down. Calories ain't gonna really be burned. It's cold as fuck in here. It's Planet Fitness. So yeah, you don't want to do that. So that's next for me. That's next for me to have my own business and to also just continue to just stay down with the people that I got. You know, if y'all want to start expanding, do other things like that, but the key people.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the people. Let's talk about the team, man.
Ooh.
Like, tell us about your team, man. Who on your team right now? Who you working with every single day? You know, who is help drive and motivate? You know, let's shout out everybody on the team, man.
First foremost, HJ3. All them my Body by Ree. Body by Ree has been one of them women.
Shout out to Ree.
Shout out to my girl Ree, man.
Body by Ree was one
She
of them.
go crazy too.
Stupid.
She go
Like
crazy.
for real. She was like when I was at the old gym training with JJ. It was women in there and they were working out, but that one right there, I was just like, bro, if she gonna whoever she and then you know I ain't want to go say nothing to her with her like that. But eventually one day we was close enough, and I said something to her, and I told her first thing I ever said to her, I said, girl, you my motivation. Now I ain't know we were gonna be cool thus far to the point where that my sis, I love her. We got that type of communication now, that type of bond with each other, and I like, bro, you my motivation because you come in this bitch, you work, and she been doing that thus far. Jazz Fit is a damn icon. What's crazy is she ain't even a trainer of the gym. She just works out. She just works out.
She on the team.
She on the team.
Wait.
That's wild.
Man, Jazz be getting it in though, man. I watched the whole journey, man. You know, from when she had a baby to when she had a baby to, you know, moving, getting back in shape, man. Like consistency. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's been a real big thing. The one thing that I noticed about the XJ3 team is you consistently post progress every single day. It's so motivating. It's like, all right, if they can do this every day, it's no excuse why I can't get up off my ass and put something out there on what I got going on.
So
it's no excuse.
And that's what I was going to ask. Do you think in any profession, but I know especially with training, social media is very important. Do you think you gotta be on social media to be successful, to grow your business?
If social media stop today, we gonna be fucked.
I'm just
being honest.
Real shit.
You can say, I'm just gonna get out and start passing out cards. No, you not. Not like doing this and swiping and posting. It's just easy.
Yeah.
Just to get out there and do the stuff like they throwing mail at folks those and shit like that. Nah, you, bro.
Fuck.
I ain't checked my mail in about 3 months.
I
probably got a toll bill for about $300.
Guess how you check it though? How you check your bills? How y'all check y'all bill these days? On the fucking phone, on the app. So
I don't want no paper. Don't send shit to the house.
It's over with if this start like social media is a big, you know. I try not to argue with the algorithm because when they take that shit away, you're gonna be lost as hell. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, continuing to post and stuff like that, like that's helping us out a lot. That's helping everybody out a lot.
And I think people get confused too, like when you post on Instagram, it's okay if you post and niggas don't like it. That's what niggas get confused.
Right.
It's nothing wrong with posting something if niggas don't like it.
Right.
That do not mean niggas ain't watching.
Correct. Exactly.
That's the misconception about
you
all
have
of
more
that
views and likes than any damn thing if you pay attention to it. Cause what you say when you get out on view? Damn, they couldn't hit the follow button. They couldn't hit
Exactly.
That's what I realized though. I've realized if you got even if you have a medium sized following base, fuck the likes. It's about how many motherfuckers saw what you putting out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know
how many people came to your page and engaged?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna bite, bro. Somebody gonna say something. I've been looking at it lately as some small as a gas station. You get gas weekly, right? So when you pay your money to go get that gas, you ain't going tomorrow. You gonna wait till your shit run out, right? Meaning the gas station went a few days without your money. But somebody else been pouring money into that only because of why. the motherfucker has been consistent. The store has still been there. So when you get ready to put money back into it, it'll still be there. So keep doing what you're doing until you get that big break or that continuous break. Cause that's how I'm looking at it. I'm just like, bro, like somebody gonna say, I don't know who this nigga is, or they like, I know who this nigga is. Let me go, let me see, you know what I'm saying, negotiate and get what you're not gonna have to have. You ain't gonna have to have no education, you're not gonna have to have all these damn degrees, you're not gonna have to have none of that because people nowadays are paying for people to be themselves.
Yeah.
Just be your fucking self. It don't even matter how you done got to yourself. Now you can draw this story if you want to or not, or you can be real or fake, however you want to do it. That's when you get the light in your face. But at the same damn time, they just want people to be. Really, they want people to do shit that they ain't doing. They want to do it, but they got the money to push you. However it goes, send the checks this way. You know what I'm saying? Send it this way. I'm definitely gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So, but until then, you just keep elevating on your own, and then, like I said, you can't really worry about the likes and shit like that because that's the part of social media. Yeah. Some people gonna like your shit on some days, some days they ain't. You gonna like some people that you cool with. And you ain't, your mama can post some shit. You ain't even liking her shit every day. This your mama.
My mama is not on Facebook.
I was just saying, you ain't showing your mama love. You feel like she got enough, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let that bother me, man. Like, I've always been just, like, outstanding to myself. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody else want to add to this, say I am, not arrogantly, I'm going to say I know, but I know. Like, I know. I'm just going to take it and be like, I know it's being seen. But eventually, like I said, just like that person that saw that but didn't give you nothing. I saw that and just put words of wisdom into you out there. You got something out of it because you were still doing what you were doing. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't let the internet really change shit about me. I'm going to keep posting fire shit. I'm going to keep posting what I feel is fire and then go from there, you know what I'm saying? Even people they ain't got to do that. I'm putting it out there because it's going to get somebody's attention. It's going to get somebody's attention. And I've said this too when I've done my boot camps. I done went from doing boot camps to 40 plus people, almost 50. I've never hit 50. On top of that, I don't know if David follow me. David has y'all know David? David Hudson. D-Hood got a fire boot camp going on Saturdays at 10 o'clock. He another part of the team too, since we were talking about team. That boy packed them 45, 50 plus members out, non-members, this and that. So he definitely doing his thing. But what I'm saying about that is I've had that, and I've had one person to show, two people to show. You cannot be discouraged because
you just gotta work with what you got.
I got up to come here for one person. I'm not gonna see one person be like, I'm finna go.
Yeah.
I came here for one person to fuck with me today. One. 10, 15, 20 just so happened to come with them. I just came for one. If I can get one person to hear my ass, I'm just gonna go from there.
Shit, that one person believed in you though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
man, look, so this is a random question, man. And this is probably something we're gonna start doing. I'm gonna call it the magic wand. If we had a magic wand right here on Chop It Up right now, we can wave and you can have it your way. Just map out, what would you do? You told us you'd get a gym you started, but that's reality. But if you just had a magic wand right now, you could just have it your way. How would you map it out?
I really want to change shit about myself. If anything, I'd be where I feel like I need to be right now. And it's like racks just in the bank, just racks. And what I'm doing with these racks is I'm putting this shit into the community, stuff that I got a problem with, stuff that I have issues with. Because if I got an issue with it, I'm sure somebody else got an issue with it. I ain't really just going to what's gonna help everybody right now, this and third. Let me fix something that I'm complaining about with my money. And then as far as the gym, I have my gym. My gym would be a fucking one. Everybody know about it. And everything else gonna follow after that. Like, I ain't gotta speak on nothing else after that because those are two good sources that I would have that's gonna bring more population, more people to me and stuff like that. And I'm gonna know what to do with it. I'm gonna know what to do with all that. So yeah, that's my wand.
That's your magic wand.
That's my magic wand.
So I had something I really wanted to ask because I guess people, you know how people had them New Year's resolutions from being in the gym January 1st and then at January 7th, your ass ain't nowhere to be found.
It start on Christmas and end on the 5th.
And you just donate.
Bitch, I ain't going today.
Yeah, you just donate.
Too many people in there.
So, and the reason why I'm asking this is that from a trainer perspective, right? Because a lot of people may be facing this battle. They may be going ham in the gym, but they eat like shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a repeated cycle. You know what I'm saying?
I used to leave the gym and go get a 10-piece from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You fucking yourself over, right? So I guess what I was going to say is, what would be an ideal meal plan or meal prep or a nutrition thing that you could give advice to someone? Like, what are things that they should stay away from when they're trying to lock in on their body? And then what's something that normally you would think is not healthy, but it's actually okay to eat because you're trying to get, like, you know what I'm saying?
Gangs and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, it just depend on the person, man. Like, if I'm putting this on, if you've agreed, okay. So the way I set up a meal plan, like I said, I get your vitals, I get your height and weight, your activity, how active are you, and then I go from there, and then I get your your caloric deficit that way, and it's just basically how many calories you're gonna intake a day, and also with my workouts, you gonna burn roughly, even if you ain't doing shit, you gonna burn from 400 calories to I made people burn 13, 14. They're just going crazy. And he definitely won on.
That's how the band man.
That's how the chopper of the band man started. He just was gonna bust a band every day for no damn reason. But
no reason.
I don't give a damn what we doing. He want to bust a band. But yeah, it just, like I said, that just depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't agree to all the foods that I'm putting on here, because I don't put no, you hear the same shit, chicken, right, blah blah blah, and then you put in certain proportions and stuff like that. The hardest shit is about you just not putting it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth and eat it. That's it. Put it in your mouth and eat it when I tell you to eat it. And we're going to do that every day until you see something happen. Because, like I said,
he not lying. Though. Look. That man told me, he said, bro, I said, I can't eat Waffle House on those things. He said, yeah, go over there and get you a chicken breast and a bowl of grits.
Yeah.
I ate chicken breast and a bowl of grits. No bullshit. I was 248, I believe, when I started working with Slim. I had got down to like 203, 202. And I was still eating kind of like same amount of shit I wanted to eat. But like, it was just the proportions I was eating it in when I was eating, you know what I'm saying, which made a big difference.
It definitely be a change. If you ain't came to me and say, hey Slim, I'm trying to get ready for a show, which I can't get nobody ready for a show because I don't really know everything about that, but I just know how strategic and strict that it is. If you came here and said you want a show, I'm about to cut the meal plan. Nah, you can't have shit. But what's that right there? You know what I'm saying? But if you just want to look good, make a change to that third, I'll let you saute that shit the way you want to. Just eat as much as I tell you. Put that shit on the food scale. Weigh it up. Sack it up. Eat it. That's all you got to do. Now, if you doing all this working out every damn day, like Tam said, doing all this working out and then you eat bullshit, yeah, you gonna be strong before. You ain't gonna look strong before. You wanna look good. You know what I'm saying? You wanna look good and you wanna feel good. You definitely
see how that shit look. I can just imagine how that shit would look.
you definitely not gonna feel good eating that bullshit. Like eating clean and stuff like that or whatever like that, man, you got more energy, bro. You wake up with another attitude and shit like that. Like you really ain't the same. You slick get a little bougie in your head because you around the motherfucker be eating wings and shit like that. You trying to tell them that would not do. Don't do that.
You don't need
that. Make people lame. Don't do that.
Put that barbecue sauce down.
Don't tell these people what they don't need to have just because you do it right. Just let them find out. Just as long as it took your 30-year-old ass to find out. So yeah, don't be trying to don't be that person. Don't be there. But like I said, it's just like I said, it's just a course journey. Like I said, over 5 years, I just had to learn that patience is definitely gonna be everything. Like you can have a plan for somebody, it's good to have one, but it's not always gonna be followed. Rules are meant to be broken. So I mean, shit, it's just like, as long as you got a foundation of where you want to start it, you just go off of there. And I really haven't ran into nobody that I couldn't communicate with. I couldn't transform if they allow me to. Like I ain't ran into that, and like I said, I'm definitely sticking with it because the shit is working.
So bet. I was gonna say last question before we let you go because I know you gotta get back on the road and stuff like that. You got your own workout equipment, right? Well, it ain't really equipment, but I want to say the name right, so you correct me if I'm wrong. It's called Shred Skins.
Yeah,
Okay.
Shred Skins was started by Calais.
Okay.
Shout out to Calais if you watch.
Shout out, my boy.
Yes. Shred Skins, man. The way that shit started out, I literally, and I've been doing that too. Like I'm brand hopping. I tag these motherfuckers, even though they don't need no help. I tag them. Why I got some J's. Like I'm just somebody gonna see it, and he just so happened to be one of the ones that saw me. Like on Northside Drive, had the regular phone, just did that thing, had the bag on, made a small reel because the reels that I'm making now.
Was you running when you was on Northside Drive?
I was running.
It's for the people, all right? Look, camera 1, 2, 3, and 4. Please hear me loud and clear. Superman ran from Shady Oaks to motherfucking Coliseum on foot and back. I've never in my life, Forrest Gump ran. They say that motherfucker ran across the world. But this motherfucker was right next to his ass. I promise you, Slim was on 55 South on foot.
On foot. I get some deal sometimes. Is this you out there in them Nike pants?
Bro,
Yeah, that's definitely.
What you mean you ran to the Coliseum from Shady Oaks?
Like it was a normal day.
That's a 20-minute drive in a car.
Hey man, I do it. But I mean, it started, like I said, it started with them. With it, his team reached out, and I kept nagging him. I just kept posting this shit, kept doing this. Like I felt like I was nagging. I ain't go fuck. You shouldn't have put it out there.
Yeah.
Now I see your product, it worked. Let me show you what it's doing. And of course, we don't want no positive feedback on stuff like that or whatever. So he reached out. He set me up. A dashboard on my Instagram account. So yeah, if y'all want to get any shred skins gear, this and third, just go to the link in my bio. Get additional 10% off any gear on the website SlimFit at checkout. He set that up for me, and once he set that up, it was just like he saw people buying it. People just started buying it, investing in it. Hell, I even bought a few packs to make it look like something. Buying, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah, so I did that, and then I ended up becoming one of their right-hand man because not only was I just making content for him, I was spending money making content.
Yeah.
Man, give me $1. I was buying stuff from him and paying photographers to take pictures of me and stuff like that. Shout out to Super Images and Sneaker Box. They were taking pictures and stuff of me.
Real Ronaldo.
Yep.
Shout out to them boys.
Craig and Day. But yeah, they was doing that. Slick was doing my videography. That's Olympic film. That's one of my first videographers that ever did anything for me. Shout out to Slick. But I was putting all this stuff and just shipping it to them, stuff like that. Then after a while, they started compensating me. They started paying for it or whatnot. Then eventually, he got called up to Shark Tank. I never knew what Shark Tank was. Don't even watch TV.
Damn, made it Shark Tank?
It made a Shark Tank.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even watch TV like that, you know what I'm saying? So when I saw the Shark Tank shit, I was just like, okay, he sent me, had to sign the NDAs or whatever, because I couldn't say nothing or whatnot until the episode was aired and stuff like that or whatnot. Watch party was in DC. It was a 2-week notice. He was like, man, super short notice. They just let me know that I can do this and do that or whatnot. Are you able to make it? If you can, you can, you can, you can. I flew to DC.
Damn.
Introduced to Mark Cuban, a billionaire. Mark Cuban signed. He owned Dallas Mavericks and some more shit. But he pretty much gave Calais what he was asking for, and he wanted $60K to start his business with I think 10%. It's 5 or 10%. I forgot the percentages or whatnot because he was talking hella numbers on that damn screen. He did good too. But we got that closed out, and then it just been up. So like when I'm actually gonna be in Dallas a little more, so that is something in the future that I got going because we got a few things coming up and stuff like that.
That shit hard.
So yeah, a few things coming up and whatnot. But he basically introduced me and was like, man, and I'm around family, people that done did everything with this man. I only been knowing him for like 6-7 months. And he was just like, bro, that's my right hand man. Anything, when I shoot this, do it, whatever come out, we'll do. He gonna buy or try to buy because he be giving me shit. I be trying. I be like, bro, he be like, don't send me shit. So he take care of it. I go make the video. He pay for the videos. I mean, I make my own videos now. So I mean, I send him stuff or whatnot. We just locked in. So it's just like, but there's just one of many accomplishments. He had something that was an idea and he put it out there. Probably wasn't getting them views and all that stuff like that. Me, Jackson, Mississippi, viewed your shit and really was really fucking with it. And I was just like, let me just add this bag. I'm trying to lose weight anyway. Now I can't tell you how much weight I lost or whatever, but I damn sure felt good after this shit because I had dropped out that water when it started, and I could see my abs and what I've been working for in the gym just a little better or whatnot. But the bags, like I said, them motherfuckers actually work. Like y'all could actually have a bag on right now, y'all be sweating. And y'all ain't doing shit sitting here listening to me. Like they too damn effective. Like I can't really wear them in the gym all the time because of some of the gyms that I'm at or whatnot because it works so well. But like I said, there's like with the views that we were talking about earlier and shit like that, like, and now that man signed with a billionaire. Like it just, come on now.
Anything is possible.
Anything, bro. And I'm definitely a fucking witness. This is some of the stuff that I've been viewing and watching my damn self. I was just like, damn, but stay down. that shit coming. You get what? I'm one of them niggas. Once I get that shit, I'm bringing everybody with me.
And you connected with the right people, man.
I definitely am. I got a good ass circle.
One thing I can say about Slim, man, he networking himself very well.
Mm-hmm.
No facts.
I'm gonna get out there and say something. I'm gonna get out there and say something. Like I said, to be able to, this is like the first. No, it's not the first podcast. I did. It was like a small interview with Tip Vision. Shout out to Tip. He was the first one that just let me get out there and start talking about dumbbells and shit like that. I know more now than I knew then, but at that time, that's the most I knew. And he shot my first video. So I started with him. But like I said, to be able, like I said, to come to Dallas, come on podcast, and it be my partnership, like this, that, you know, like I said, that just is steps. You know what I'm saying? It's elevation. So I mean, I can't forget this. So once I get the checks, once that shit happens, like, everybody gonna be straight. Like I don't, you know, everybody gonna be straight.
Going up, right?
Ain't nobody gonna be trying to do nothing to me because I'm up there. Like I'm looking out for as many as I need to, especially the people that I did some.
With Slim, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been a pleasure, bro.
Definitely,
I appreciate you from stopping by. Like I said, you was a busy man, so to get time on your calendar, like I said, your people contacted our people, and then we got it together, even though it's the same person. Even though it's the same motherfucking person. And we appreciate we was able to get this together, man. So.
Man, before we lock down, man, shout out all your social media handles.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Definitely let us know.
So
what
everybody
we need to
that's
tune
watching
in
can
and
show
follow.
love.
I had 125 people watch this, so that's good. But go ahead.
Come on, shout out all your social media handles, man. How can we get in contact with you? How can we reach you, man? What we looking forward to? What can we see online? So,
trying to get the Facebook back going and make it all fitness, because I had my kid, my grandmama, all them motherfuckers on there. I'm changing it. So
it was Neapolitan ice cream, which is a little bit of everything.
She had a little black walnut in there for me. It'll be probably SlimFXT or Kendrick Lawson. I had to get more information on Facebook. I really don't use Facebook, but they said that's definitely where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into that. But as far as Instagram, IG is gonna be SlimFXT. That's SlimFXT, not ITFXT. That's pretty much the only social media that I have. I post daily content every day. Either it's with my clients or it's with myself. I post at least 3-4 videos of myself working out. Transformation comes when it comes. But for the most part, every time you go to my page, I'm doing something to better the next person.
Definitely, man. Well, my brother, man, we definitely appreciate you joining us today, man. Look, it's always a goddamn pleasure to have SlimFXT in the building.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, I'm reading what I gotta say. Yeah, this was brought to you by the Chop It Up podcast with Chop and Jay. Sam.
There we go. Man, Sam.
See, that's original, man. See,
Sam,
look at me. I done pulled a picture out and everything.
Well, Slim, man, we appreciate you coming, man. Always a pleasure,
Definitely, my brother.
Oh, boy. Yes, sir.
Well, Chop.
Hey, man, look, another successful one, man.
Hey,
look.
absolutely, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe to the channel and to the Instagram, man, for more content. Hey, it's only the beginning. We going up. Hey, Chop. See you on the next one, boss.
Let's do it.
We out.